Hi, I'm Penney Peirce, and I'm the author of a whole series of books on transformation. Um, it started quite a few years ago with The Intuitive Way, which is a course on intuition development. That was back in the late 90s. And then a bunch of other books came, but finally then I wrote Frequency, which started talking about the fact that we're very aware of vibration right now and that the earth is accelerating and all the things that go along with that. And then a couple of years later, I follow that up with Leap of Perception, which is sort of the next stage in this process of personal and societal transformation. And this Leap of Perception talks a lot about the change that we're going through in our perception from linear, like past, present, future, and beginning, middle, end, and all that, to a whole new way of seeing that's based in the present moment, that is spherical and holographic. So it seems like these books keep getting doled out to me just at the right moment. I finish one, I don't know what's going to come next, and then lo and behold, here's the next one. So this last year I wrote Transparency. And it is the next fourth book in this series on personal transformation. And it takes everything to a new level. The word transparency has been coming to me pretty regularly. I had totally forgotten about it, actually. But it's sprinkled throughout all the previous books, almost like a little hint that this would be coming later on. But now it's really here, and I think it's kind of funny too, because here we are hearing it in the news now almost every day if you're listening to current events on TV about how the government is or is not transparent today. So anyway, the subtitle on the book is Seeing Through to Our Expanded Human Capacity. And the whole thing is just like, once you get the previous concepts, now we're starting to understand that we are in a process really of clearing the clutter, I call it, the fear-based thoughts, the fixed beliefs, the kind of fears that we hold, things where energy can't flow through the ideas or the emotions. And as we clear that, it's almost like we are the soul, and we've always been that. We've never lost it. And the soul doesn't really evolve. It's just in spirit. It's totally enlightened already. But we came down into this physical world and got slightly covered over by the illusions of time and space and matter and how things seem separate from each other. And I think all that caused fear. And so now we're starting to see through that clutter and to remember who we really are and to clear that fear. And when we do, what's left is the soul. What's left, and we realize the soul has been in the body all along, but we have not been able to feel it. We've not been able to feel our divine self or our connection to the divine because we're caught in this oscillation of time and space and matter and linear perception. So transparency is really about this kind of last part of the process. And I'm sure there will be more after this, so I'm saying last now with a little reservation, because every time I think I know something, I get shocked, with the next thing. But so this is really about clearing the last bits of clutter, and then what happens to us when we really do become clear, and when I started writing the book, I didn't really know what I was going to write about. I had a loose outline, but I got educated by, I call it the writers in the sky, as I was going along. And so there's some amazing stuff in this book, and I hope you really will enjoy it. And especially read it with the whole series so that it all makes sense to you. All right. Thanks so much.